As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Matt Trevino gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Ground ball left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make it.
Into the box, Darren James having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today. Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 2-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Popped him up. Reinheimer over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now for Colorado, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Darren James.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Gall is off at first with 2 away. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They're down 1-0. So striding forward now, Darren James. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Miles Harper, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Here it comes. The 3-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Now the 3-2 pitch. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away. Standing in, Miles Harper, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Harper.
The 2-2. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We'll be right back at Chase Field in just a moment. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. A hit in 2 tries so far. The 2-1. This one's flared out toward left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it.
Now at the plate, Darren James.
Left fielder, Darren James.
First offering on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. Two and 1 now. Three and 1 to the Rockies left fielder.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2. And our situation as we welcome you to this one. Runners at first and second here with 2 away in the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Mike Dunn gets the call from the pen to take over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2.
Well, the clear skies tip. Into the box now, Darren James having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry. Well, I think he got away with one right.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Ender Inciarte. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Inciarte.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Digging in to try it again, John Ryan Murphy. He singled his last time up.
Murphy.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is there, and that retires the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ready now, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Stepping up now,
Raimel Tapia. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get. Striding into the box, Miguel Valdez, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ready with the 0-2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Stepping into the box, Darren James. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. That's lifted the other way out to left. Valdez is after it, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
Friday night baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball, and it's next on the show. Kenta Maeda will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
At the plate, Andrew Knowles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit in the air to left field. Moving under it, James. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye? Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll dive back in. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Dahl, base runner at first with one out. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball.
Ready for another chance? Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat. Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Bellinger is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 3. Next up for Los Angeles, Jason Taguchi. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. In now is Yasiel Puig. It was a walk in his last trip. In the air out to straightaway left. James is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Jock Peterson now. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Jock Peterson.
1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James moves over, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Dodgers 2. Stepping into the box, Darren James.
Left fielder, Darren James.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And it remains 5-2. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game. A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently third in the National League in that category. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to left field. Moving under it, James. And that ends the inning. Stepping in, Darren James took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. From the belt, the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Peterson at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this, but they do, and he makes them pay.
Ready to take his hacks again, Darren James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Come on, get
This
here,
is on the ground over to first. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Darren James will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ballgame on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First offering on its way. There's a strike.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Missed with a slider.
Run it out,
Hard on
run it
the
out,
ground
dig.
towards short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. There's one. On to first, a double play.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
In now, Darren James. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Dahl makes a break from first. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Dahl aboard here at first with nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Rockies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. A fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium. Corey Kluber will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball. 94 to 96, and he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all 3 of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
Vero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Coles ranging back at the track. A leap, but it's off his glove. James takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Next for the Dodgers, Yasiel Puig. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Hit in the air out to left. James on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Darren James, and he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside the park home run his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Three and 0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Striding in, Miles Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Harper.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Harper carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And he misses again, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too tight with that one, 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Antonio Senzatella. And they're runners at the corners now. The 2-2. Hit toward the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Wood has his target. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Oh, man, you smoked that one.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's one double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets one more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for two.
Pulling up.
Striding in for the Rockies, Miles Harper. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than...
Stepping in, Darren James. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off, got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Row. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Harper.
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. James stands at first with 1 out. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
How about it?
Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. And again a throw. Runner back safely. Once more a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-1 home. Strike taken. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 1-2.
Dig.
All right,
hold up right there.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Darren James. He's got an opportunity here in a loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there. 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
13-5 at the end of all the action. The Rockies took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Antonio Senzatella notches his 3rd win of the year. Alex Wood was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Michael Lyles, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line him.
Now at the plate, Darren James, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Webster is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Harrison Bader. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. James has it in his tracks. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now in the box, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Yelich is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ray Mesa. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 2-2. In the air out to straightaway left. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
That's how quickly things can change.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Christian Yelich, singled home a run in his last time up. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game. And we'll welcome you into our ball game as we find ourselves with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning. Settling in now, Darren James. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Yelich comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Jairo Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2, the final in this. On a perfect summer afternoon for baseball. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. That's lifted the other way out to left. James has a read on it. 1 out.
Cut it. Hold on to it.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. And a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. Well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Beat it out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini.
The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, Miles Harper. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Harrison Bader, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Digging in, Darren James. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Story stands at second with 2 gone. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble. It finds the gap for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. The run scores from second. It's now 3-1. And he is in there.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Digging in now, Miles Harper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Harper.
Chopped weakly to the left. Webster is up with it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. Now to the plate, Antoine Webster. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Well, it's still early. Leading off the inning, Kenny Newby, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Darren James.
Darren James.
First pitch on its way. Left side.
He's up. You're up. You're up.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Ready once again, Miles Harper. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Harper.
Slow roller left side. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So stepping in, Harrison Bader. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the 0-1. Yelich is running. Belted high in the air out to left. James racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Striding in once again, Darren James. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First offering on its way. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone up into the second deck. Solo shot to right center. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Rockies have staked themselves to a 4-1 lead.
A 3-run deficit in the bottom of the 8th is tough for a visiting team to overcome. But they've got 3 outs left. And after that homer, they're going to need to string together some hits to make a game of this thing.
So striding in, Antoine Webster. He singled his last time up.
Webster.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Colorado Rockies led this game from the third inning on and never won.
A follow-up call to a complaint this player issued about how he's being used. For now, the player will go along with the team's designs.